Hello everyone, peace of Christ to all. In one of my videos on YouTube, Muslim Abdul, he posted the post you see in front of you. He posted this link and he said, Christian Prince refuted. So we click at this link to see how I was refuted. And I will do that in front of you. This is the website. It's owned by Harun Yahya. The title of the scientific discovery in the Quran, supposedly, the retina, the layer of the eye. This is in the Quran. Let us see. And then they show us this verse in the Quran. Now, for those who do not know Arabic, you know, it's possible to fool you easy, right? Because you don't know Arabic, you have no idea. Hasarat have nothing to do with the eyes. If we take the word hasarat, I will go to the Quran. This is the word hasarat. I will take it to Islamic dictionary. Copy paste as it is. The word hasarat means regrets. Have nothing to do with eyes. In every mean, in every way. You can check all the meaning. Alright? A bunch of liars. This is number one. So the word hasarat, and this is dictionary. This is a Muslim website, by the way. This is a Muslim website. It's called, let me give you the website. I will put it in the screen so you can see it. I will copy the text from the top. Maybe if you post it here, it will appear for you. Alright, that's better. You see it? Almaani.com. Almaani.com. I think it's clear. So the name they are talking about, or the word they are talking about, is not even exist as a meaning, have to do with the word eye. This is number one. Now if we go to the scientific miracle they are saying, if we read the word rat in, and look, they put E and they put T, and like T is exist. I agree. All right. Let me describe for you the word, how it is. The word, first of all, is two words, and they have nothing to do with each other. And actually, it's not even a word. This one, if you notice with me, those scam, they cut this word off. This is the whole word. Do you see it? And this is, let me change the color, make it a blue, and this is another word. You see it? So there are two words, not one. And then what the Muslims did, let me change the color again. The scam of the Muslims, they cut the word into another word, which mean, let us see what color we can choose. Let us make it yellow. They cut this word from here, you know, and they choose to have only this part of the word. Well, I can do that to any sentence I want. By this, excuse my language, guys, I'm not being rude. I can show you the word shit all over the Quran. Because I'm cutting words and I'm connecting two words together, have nothing to do with each other. Those are two words, they have nothing to do with each other. Same time, they are not even using the word, they are cutting. You see, they took the two letters in the beginning, ha, sa, and they choose to take the word rat. Let me ask you questions, Muslims. If we take the word rat, the one you choose, that is rat. And that means, if we make it with you, if we go with the way you are doing it, that will make it rat in. Hallelujah. My God is happy for exposing you. So are you saying to me the Quran is saying rat in? You know what rat mean? Rat. Those are this first one is not even a word. This part in yellow is not even a word. It is part of this word. You see it, the one, the full in red. You see how scam they are. This is why Muslims, you can't trust them. They are not honest people. They went in the Quran, and God knows how long they worked to find such a thing, stupid thing. And two words, in, by the way, in mean inside, the same as in our English we say in, huh? All right. Now here it's coming as inna. Hasarat inna Allahu alim. Allah is knowing. So here it's coming as a B, but the way you pronounce it, as if you are saying in English. So rat inna. What this had to do? We have word mean rat. Do you know what rat mean? The one, the cat they chase. You know, actually the rat they chase the cat sometime. So this is how stupid they are. Have nothing to do with this thing, and it's absolutely stupid and disgusting. And this is will make you see why we say Muslims, when they preach Islam, they preach scam. For Islam is a scam, Muhammad is a scammer, and the Quran followers is nothing but a scam. Otherwise, you tell me why you are lying about this. Like, you know what? If the verse saying something really, what they are saying, I will say this is what it says. We can cut words and connect them together. They are letters. Those are not words. So look here what they did. They deleted this part of the word. Huh? This part is deleted just to make a false fiction come into exist. And you know what? The disaster did not stop. Because if we say here, rat in, where is the E? Where you get the E from? And where you get the A? Are you getting the A from the pronunciation? If you are getting the A from the pronunciation, then you have to get the 10, because this is hasaratin. Which mean, if I want to type it in English, the way they are is, you see how, I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. Here, they got the A because this is pronounced as inna. There's a fatha in the top. You see this is in the top, we call it fatha, which is sound like alif, A. Alright? So they added the A here, but there is no A. This is not part of the word. It is just a sound. If we want to go this, you know, if we want to add the sounds, how come we did not add the tanween here? Hasaratin. And that will make it as the following. Let us type it here. Huh? Ra. Let me switch to Arabic. Hold on. Ra tin. All right. This is how it is. And if I want to say, like, you know, here it says hasara 10. 10 is coming like number 10. There is no E and there is no I. Where did they get this from? It's a fiction. Actually, even here you will see in their writing, it says R, which means this. Let me change to English. Hold on. According to them, this is 3 letters, R and A and T. Where you get those in the top? Where you get but what is between the R and the T? What is the A? You know what I'm saying? You see the deception? This is here. This is here. Letter A. A. If you read here, Ra, where is the A? They put E. But there is no E. It is A. And here, there is no A. They put A. So the place where there's no A, they put A. And the place when there is A, they took it off. Just to make it fit. And there is no I. In this part. This is here, inna. It is alif. This is not I. This is not I. This is A. Go and watch my Arabic class. It's for free. Huh? And go watch any Muslim YouTube class and see how they write A. This is the letter A in the Arabic alphabet. A. A. You know what A? This is A. So how the A became I? This is why Muslims, for me, I'm not teaching you to anything except not to trust what Muslims say to you about Islam. Muslims are people of deception. This is why their country is screwed. The biggest credit card scammers in the world, they are Muslims. The biggest people who cannot be trusted for a loan, for a mortgage. The Muslims don't trust even Muslims in the Middle East. Let me tell you the truth. When Muslims, if a Muslim man, he have a wife, his wife, he want to visit, he visit a Christian guy because he don't trust to take his wife with him to a Muslim house. For the other Muslim, he would right away start looking at his wife's eyes. This is the truth. They like to friend us, but not to friend us for real. To friend us, to associate only. Because he don't trust Muslims to be around him. A Muslim, he pay a lot of money to live in a Christian area in the Middle East. Let us say the whole street here is a Christian area. You will see the Muslim, he will pay any price just to live in a building full of Christians. For he can trust his kids playing out and nothing will happen to them. No child molester will take them. This is why I say to you always, don't ever trust a Muslim teaching you Islam. For Muslims are people of deception, and they're even, the name of my book. What is the name of my book? The first book I had. It's the Deception of Allah. Why I call it the Deception of Allah? Because Allah in the Quran, He said, He is the best of the deceivers. So, if Allah is the best of the deceivers, what do you expect from the Muslim? This is my French book. It's called The Secret de Prophet Arab for those who speak French, and this is Qur'an and Science, and this is the Deception of Allah. The reason I call it the Deception of Allah, not because I am the one is coming with it. This is Quran. Quran, He said, Quran, the God of the Quran, He said, I am the best of the deceivers. So if Allah Himself is a deceiver, what do you expect from the followers? If the God, not only the Prophet, is saying, I am the best of deceivers. And if you go back here, the Muslim, just to show you how the Muslim scam work. If we go to this book, the Muslims in my previous book, they say to me that I am lying about Allah being a deceiver. The Quran does not say that. So I have the first section of the book is speaking about Allah the deceiver, just to refute the lies of the Abduls. For this is what the Quran is saying. I made a section just to show that you Muslims are nothing but deceivers like your Prophet and like your God. And I listed all the verses, which is enough to show that who is the best of the deceivers. وَمَكَرُوا وَمَكَرَ اللَّهُ وَاللَّهُ خَيْرُ الْمَاكِرِينَ. And then I showed you even from the dictionaries what this word means, even in the Muslim translation. Even in the Muslim translation. And then there is tons of verses and tons of hadith explain how Muhammad himself, he speak about himself being a liar and being a deceiver. Let me see if I can make the text bigger. Where to make the text bigger? Here we go, zoom in. As an example, this hadith. The Prophet used to do supplication saying, "Oh my Lord, aid me and do not aid against me, and grant me victory and don't grant victory over me. Hold for me and don't hold against me." And by the way, this is not my translation. This is the Muslim translation. If you go to the word "hold" in the dictionary, what "hold" in the dictionary mean? Read it. This is not my word, and this is not my dictionary, and this is not my creation. I'm not even using Arabic now. This is the Muslim's interpretation, and this is the Muslim translation, and this is the Prophet speaking. The word in Arabic actually is not even "hold," it is deceive. Deceive, as simple as that. So if they're a prophet saying, "Don't plot against me, don't plot against me, plot for me," Muhammad, he knows his God very well, and he has asked him to help him in his deception. And you can see the rest. There's tons of evidence from the Quran, and all of them saying that Allah is the one who deceives. He is the biggest deceiver in this earth, and this is a very convincing reason, or let's say a reason to convince you that Allah obviously is a devil. Even the Quran says, if Allah willed, He will make you all believers, but this is a plan. He divided you. He is the one who deceives us. If Allah willed, He make us all one believe, but His plan is to make us in many believe. So all the beliefs exist in this earth exist because of Allah deception. It is His plan. It is not because Adam want to commit sin. Actually, if you go to the hadith, you will see a hadith. It says, according to Moses and according to Muhammad, that Moses and Adam, they debated. Moses and Adam, they have a debate. They have an argument. And Moses says to Adam, because of you, we are out of heaven. Let me go to the Sahih Sunnah. And I will search for it in Arabic as fast way to track it. Here we go. The Prophet said, Moses argued with Adam and said to him, Adam, are you the one who got the people out of paradise by your sin? Look what Adam, he said to Moses. So according to Moses obviously believed in the original sin, which is obviously clear, a very clear mistake from Muhammad here, exposing himself as a false prophet, because the Muslim, they say Moses is a Muslim prophet. And now Moses, this is after death, he is meeting Adam in heaven, and still Moses believe in the original sin, which is a Christian Judaism understanding and belief. Islam does not believe in original sin. They laugh at it. But as you see here, Moses, he is obviously not a Muslim, for he believed in the original sin, and he is debating about it. Even this is after death. Which means if you believe in the original sin in Islam, instead you go to heaven. This is very funny. I thought you will not. And thus made them miserable. Adam replied. Look what Adam replied. This is the answer of Adam. O Moses, you are the one whom Allah selected for his message and his direct talk. Yet you blame me for a thing which Allah had ordained for me before He created me. So the sin of Adam is not the sin of Adam, it is the sin of Allah. Allah, He planned the sin of Adam. He deceived him with the tree story. He made him do it. So the story of the shaitan and etc. This is Allah. Allah is a shaitan. How Allah made Adam? You see Adam here. saying it's not my fault, this is the plan of Allah, and He is the one who made me do it, and it's written for me before I'm created. Can you blame me? And look what Muhammad said. This is very important. Allah Messenger further said, Allah Messenger mean who? The Prophet of the Abdul, Muhammad, the biggest Abdul, the child molester, said, so Adam overcome Moses by his argument. So who is the winner? Adam. So who is the one have the right answer according to Muhammad? Adam. So even the sin, the first sin is exist for mankind, it was the plot of Allah. It was the deception of Allah. So before I finish this video, please don't ever learn Islam from Muslims. Whatever a Muslim says to you, Muslims are deceived, and because they are deceived, don't blame them for deceiving you. They are deceived. They are on drugs. So don't ask the deceived to lead you, for he is deceived. And if you want to learn really the truth about the science and the Quran, and you like to laugh, by the way, this book is very funny. This book is extremely funny because it shows you how stupid Islam is and how stupid those who they call them miracles, when the fact it is the opposite. It is a joke, and you will find a lot of secrets revealed in this book. All those are to refute the dumb Abdul who made, actually, you know, when the Muslims they make those false miracles, they help us to expose that Islam cannot be trusted and Muslims are the same as Muhammad. Otherwise, why you are fabricating stories? And when you read it, you will see there is no way you will not see how stupid those arguments are. Read my book, Quran and Science in Depth, and see how you will laugh at any Abdul claim of miracle in the Quran. It's full of fairy tale stories, full of stupidity, and you have to be a stupid officially with mental issue to believe in the Quran to be the book of God. With this, I say thank you very much for listening. Don't forget to share the video with your friends, and if you have a friends that are looking for a truth, tell them about my books, The Deception of Allah, Quran and Science in Depth, and The Secret to Prophet Arab. And very soon we are going to publish my first book in German for those who they speak German. God bless. Christ is Lord, Islam is false. I mean to that.